We're getting closer and closer to game one of the NBA season for the New York Knicks, and trade rumors are heating up. We have more major developments around Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it sounds like NBA teams are ready to make a move for Miles McBride. Before we dive into all that, I want to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to this channel. We are almost at our goal of 80,000 subscribers. A major milestone. Need your help. If you love the Knicks, want free videos every day, watch parties for almost every single Knicks game, subscribe right now. This is New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I apologize for my voice sounding like this. Blame Jackson Dart and blame the New York Giants. Charania put out a bombshell report a couple of days ago, essentially saying that Giannis Antetokounmpo wanted to be traded to the New York Knicks if a trade was going to happen, saying Giannis made it clear privately to the Bucks that the Knicks were the only team he wanted a potential trade to. We also know that Shams said the New York Knicks made multiple trade offers to the Milwaukee Bucks for Giannis. Shams described it as a 2-week negotiating window between Leon Rose and the Milwaukee Bucks, saying it was an exclusive negotiating window. And the Knicks offered multiple trades, and the Bucks didn't think any of those trades were close enough to getting it done, and the Knicks did not feel like the Bucks were serious about trading Giannis. And then Giannis came out and said this. I've said this many times. I want to be in a situation that I can win. I believe in this team. I believe in my teammates. I'm here to lead this team to wherever we can go. It's definitely going to be hard. We're going to take it day by day. But I'm here. So all the extra stuff does not matter. I've communicated with my teammates, communicated with the people I respect and love, that the moment I step on this court or in this facility, I wear this jersey, the rest does not matter. I'm locked into whatever I have in front of me. Now, if in 6, 7 months I change my mind, I think that's human too. I mean, can he make it any more clear? He is literally giving himself an out and letting everyone know there's a world where in 6, 7 months I wake up and I don't want to be a Milwaukee Buck anymore. And that comes on the heels of it being reported that the only team he wanted to play for was the Knicks outside the Bucks. So let's connect the dots. If Giannis does not like his situation with the Bucks in 6 to 7 months, he's going to force a trade to the New York Knicks. I mean, if the Bucks struggle, I think he gets traded. I think he's going to force a trade. And I truly think this. I truly believe it. I'm not saying up here for clicks or views or to cause hoopla. I say it to Andrew Connell, the producer off screen, all the time. I really do believe the Knicks are the most likely team to trade for Giannis. I said this back in the summer. I said this back last year. I just think that Giannis is going to be a Knick for a bunch of reasons. Number one, he wants to be here. Number two, he doesn't want to be a Buck much longer. But number three, the Bucks don't have any leverage here. Giannis can be a free agent in the summer of 2027, meaning he has 2 years left on his deal, this year and next year. If he requests a trade in the summer, he's on an expiring deal. Teams don't love to trade for expiring deals if they're not going to get a long-term commitment. It can happen. Look at Damian Lillard and the Bucks. Look at Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors. More often than not, though, a team doesn't love dumping their treasure chest of assets for a superstar if they are not getting a long-term agreement for that team. And if Giannis tells other teams, I'm not signing an extension with you, I only want to play for the New York Knicks, he's kind of forcing the Bucks' hand. And I think he's done enough good, built up enough goodwill with Milwaukee where they will do right by him, which is trade him to the team he wants to go and play for the most, which right now is the Knicks. Now, 6-7 months from now, it could be somewhere else. Giannis adding this. It's temptation. That starts when the season ends until the season begins. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to approach me or approach my agent, and they're going to say, this is a possibility, that's a possibility. But at the end of the day, ultimately, I'm going to make a decision. And my decision today is that I'm here and I'm committed to this team. And my decision today, he didn't say long term, he didn't say this, like this is anything but a long-term commitment from Giannis. I don't know how much color he can put in the picture that he is painting that says, I don't think I'm going to be a Buck much longer. And if I'm not a Buck, I want to go and be a Knick. And the reason I want to be a Knick is because that team is ready to win championships. And Giannis is one New York Knicks championship away from stamping himself as a top 20 player ever. Like, this is a legit possibility, boys and girls. And when this type of player wants to be on your team, you do whatever it takes. Everyone says, Marshall, what would you trade? What are the moves you'd make? I have one stipulation. Everyone but Jalen Brunson is up for grabs. Everyone outside of number 11 can be traded for Giannis. Because if you pair Brunson with Giannis, you have the best two players in the East. And if you have the best two players in a conference, you're going to give yourself a great chance to get you that trophy and put a banner in the rafters of MSG for the first time in 50-plus years. If you want Giannis to be a Knick, hit that thumbs up icon. Hit the thumbs up icon. NBA season's almost here, guys. I don't love talking about these trade rumors because I don't think it's going to happen right now. I think it could potentially happen at the trade deadline, but I think this heats up in the summer. What's heating up right now are Deuce McBride trade rumors. Ian Begley went on the Knicks Film School podcast. Shout out to Jonathan Macri and the awesome crew over there. Ian Begley, SNY, best in the game, says teams are waiting for the New York Knicks to really make Miles McBride available in a trade. Should they do it? We'll unpack that in a second. Get your Knicks hat, though. Chatsports.com/NYK hat. Use the promo code CHEERS. Cheers. Mitchell and Ness New York Knicks hat was $32. Now it's $22. Get your hat today. All righty. Miles McBride. Trades. There's been a lot of trade rumors surrounding McBride over the past couple of months. And I'm kind of firm in where I stand on this subject. I don't really think it makes much sense from the Knicks' perspective to go out and do it right now. Ian Begley said this on the Knicks Film School podcast. Miles McBride has got the most value if you're looking at what the Knicks could or couldn't do on the trade market. He's got very high value. Teams are waiting for the Knicks to really make him available in a serious way. And it hadn't happened as of last week. I don't think it's happened to date here. I mean, I know that key stakeholders in New York, they see him as an important part of what they want to do this year. And you've seen it in the preseason. He's played pretty well. I think the speculation is more so based on his value and what else the Knicks would have to do in order to try to make that room under the second apron for a Landry Shamet and a Malcolm Brogdon. And so I think it was just, I don't want to say baseless speculation. It makes sense. Informed speculation. But from the Knicks' perspective, just based on everything that I had heard, it was not real in terms of what they would like to do or may not do to this point. So a lot of stuff to break down there. I'll start with this. I don't think trading Deuce McBride really makes sense for the New York Knicks right now. I think the only way that you would even think to spend time on a conversation of trading Miles McBride as if he is a piece in a blockbuster trade. Like, if I'm using Deuce and another player to upgrade, I'll sit down and listen. But I'm not trading Deuce McBride and Pacome Dadier in a roster dump to add Landry Shamet and Malcolm Brogdon. I think Deuce McBride's going to have a hell of a year. I think he's going to have a career year. And I think he's going to show that he is once again the most underpaid player in the NBA. And I feel bad for him. He deserves a bag. A bag is coming his way. But the Knicks need players like that. Like trading Deuce to open a roster spot. It doesn't make sense. You're trying to win a title right now. Deuce McBride is an impact player that helps you win basketball games. Why would you trade a player that helps you win games, is a cheap contributor when you're up against the second apron to open a roster spot for Landry Shamet or Malcolm Brogdon or Garrison Matthews? This team's built to win now. You have an expensive starting five. You have an expensive bench in Josh Hart and Yabusele. You are up against that second apron. Your chips have been pushed in. You've traded all your assets. You've made all your moves. You don't trade Deuce when you're all in to win a title to roster veterans like Malcolm Brogdon and Landry Shamet. If it's a part of a blockbuster trade where the Knicks get a major upgrade, sure. But if we're just dumping Deuce to dump him, which I don't think they are or would, that makes no sense. I think Deuce is ready to blow up. He's going to be his best year in the NBA. And he might have serious suitors as a trade target in the summer. But that's a different conversation for another day. Major shout out to y'all. We're getting closer and closer to October 22nd. Knicks, Cavs, first watch party. Subscribe and follow me on social media.